Projection is a psychological phenomenon that happens when we deny or repress some aspects of ourselves that we find unacceptable and then project them onto others. For example, if we feel angry, guilty, or ashamed about something, we might accuse someone else of having those feelings instead of admitting them to ourselves. By the end of this video, you'll gain a deeper understanding of how projection in romance can harm you, your partner, and your relationship. Projection in relationships occurs when we tend to have strong emotional attachments and expectations of our partners. Sometimes, we might project our own insecurities, fears, or desires onto them, and then react to them as if they were real. For instance, if we are unhappy with our own career choices, we might criticize our partner for not being ambitious enough. Or, if we have unresolved issues from our past, we might assume that our partner will hurt us in the same way. Understanding projection in romance helps us see the harm projection does to either ourselves or our partners, so it prevents us seeing the reality of the situation and addressing the root causes of our problems. It can also create conflict, resentment, and mistrust in the relationship, as we might feel misunderstood, attacked, or betrayed by our partner. So how can we tell if we or our romantic partner are projecting? Here are some signs to look out for. Feeling overly hurt, defensive, or sensitive about something that your partner says or does. For example, if your partner asks you to spend more time with them, you might feel that they are accusing you of being neglectful or selfish. Feeling highly reactive and quick to blame. For example, if your partner makes a mistake, you might lash out at them and call them names, instead of trying to understand what happened and how to fix it. Difficulty being objective, getting perspective, and standing in your partner's shoes. For example, if your partner expresses a different opinion from yours, you might dismiss it as wrong or stupid, instead of listening to their point of view and respecting their differences. Having a distorted image of your partner that does not match their actual behavior or personality. For example, you might think that your partner is dishonest or unfaithful, even though they have never given you any reason to doubt them. If you suspect that your partner is projecting onto you, it's important to communicate with them openly and honestly. Try to approach the conversation with empathy, understanding, and avoid being accusatory or defensive. Here are some tips to help you. Use I statements instead of you statements. Instead of saying, "You always make me feel bad about myself," say, "I feel bad about myself when you say I need to be kind to others." Focus on the facts instead of the interpretations. Instead of saying, "You don't care about me," say, "You didn't call me yesterday." Ask questions instead of making assumptions. For example, instead of saying, "You're lying to me," say, "Can you tell me more about what happened?" Express your feelings and needs instead of criticizing or blaming. Instead of saying, "You're so selfish," say, "I need more attention and affection from you." Listen actively and empathically to your partner's feelings and needs. For example, instead of interrupting or arguing with them, say, "I hear what you're saying," or "I understand how you feel." Validate your partner's perspective and acknowledge their point of view. Instead of dismissing or invalidating them, say, "I can see why you would think that," or "I appreciate your honesty." Seek common ground and compromise instead of insisting on being right or winning. For example, instead of demanding or imposing your way, say, "Can we find a solution that works for both of us?" Or "Can we agree to disagree?" If you're struggling to navigate this issue on your own, consider seeking the help of a licensed therapist who can provide guidance and support. A therapist can help you identify and work through your own projections, as well as help you communicate better with your partner and resolve conflicts more effectively. Remember, projection is a common defense mechanism in romantic relationships. By recognizing the signs and communicating openly with your partner, you can work together to build a stronger and healthier relationship. Thank you for watching. And don't forget to subscribe for more content on relationship tips and further inspiration. Until next time, take care and stay tuned for more.